Well, oh my, I still good. Alright, I hope I'm in there. So, this is going to be a really personal and intense public diary share. This will make sure I'm in there. Alright. So, I've been kind of quiet for a few days. At first, I was being quiet in spirit of what's going on in the world and feeling deeply impacted by what is going on. And then I got hit really hard yesterday with something. And it's very hard for me to talk about this publicly, and this is why I need to do this. If any of you know my mom, please don't judge her. Please still love her. So yesterday I found out that my mom has been stealing money from me. And I don't know for how long. And I have a lot of processing that I'm doing in healing, and I'm going through a journey of reparenting myself and basically breaking up with my biological birth mother and really leaning in to Earth Mother, Mother Earth, and doing a lot of work around, the post I said earlier about really leaning into not being a victim of the world or of this or of my mom anymore. Oh boy. And not seeing this as something that's happening to me, but for me, while also giving myself permission to grieve and to, it's like I really want to take my power back, and part of me just wants to go so strong into that and saying I'm done and cutting the cord and then for me that doesn't work, I know that, and I need to do some deep emotional healing work, and this has happened. Why? What do I need to do? What is the message? And I did a session with Scott yesterday, which really helped in helping guide me and how to navigate this emotionally and spiritually and logistically. And I feel like, all things considered, I'm doing really good. That I just had a big uproar with my partner that I'm not feeling really proud of. And I'm going through a lot of feelings of sadness and anger and grief, and now I did a lot of that yesterday, a lot of screaming and crying and rolling around on the floor, and I started my day like that, with everything that's going on in the world, and then at 1 o'clock-ish, is between 12 and 1 is when I found this out, and then the rest of my day, I had my session with Scott at 2, and I been processing it since then. And I found out today, I called the bank, and yesterday I froze my card, and so I called the bank to try to basically get my money back. And this has happened before, when I've had to, what's it called? I can't remember the technical term, but, you just say, hey, that I didn't do that, can I get my money back, and I've gotten my money back, but this time, and I had a feeling, if I told them I knew who did it, and it was a family member, I had a feeling I shouldn't have told them, and I did. And so now, because of that, they can't submit, they can't do any processes unless I press charges. I have to press charges against my own mother to go through these normal bank things that are accessible all the time. Like, but because, and it's like so fucked up. Like, I'm really mad right now. I'm mad at the system. That I can't submit a regular form and go through a regular procedure that should be available to anyone, having the services available for them to do their own research and go through their own legal procedures or whatever they do. And now it's put on me. And I'm not doing it. I'm not going to press charges. And I have to just let go. Like, I don't know how much money she's taken from me. And and every time I say that, like, I hear, like, I don't want to, I'm not doing this anymore, I'm not gonna let someone take from me anymore, I'm not, and I need to take my life back, I need to stop this, and, like, this is a step up for me, this is, yeah, like, I was taken from. But in that, I'm going to give a gift to myself and cut this cord and not let this happen anymore for 34 years. And it's so hard to, like, say this and accept this reality because she's my mom. And she has loved me. And she has done a lot of great things for me. She birthed me. She brought me to the world. Like, But also within all that, like, I'm getting flashes of a lot of memories that I'm so scared to share publicly because I don't want anyone to think low of my mom. I don't want anyone to judge my mom. I want my mom to be loved, and she's deserving and worthy of love, and this behavior isn't okay, and she's been stealing from me my whole life. I have been put in a multitude of situations where I have been robbed because she had to protect herself and take care of herself, and that was more important. And she did the best that she could, and she's my teenage mom daughter. She always has been. Like, yeah. And I'm mad at myself for trusting her and thinking anything different, like, thinking she could change, thinking, like, but I feel like she did, and I saw different, and she's so amazing, and it hurts, this really hurts, and this is really hard, and there's, like, the logistical end of, like, I just lost, I don't know how much money, and that hurts on a multitude of levels. It affects my life on a multitude of levels, and all her stuff is still here, and I want her to get her stuff out, and I sent her a message today because she finally reached out and, has just sent me a normal message like nothing has happened, and I sent her a message, and I'm really proud of myself of the message I sent, and it was very grounded and simple, and I shared my feelings and my needs. Like, I kept it very in the feelings and needs, and told her we need to talk, and I'm feeling hurt, I'm feeling betrayed, I'm feeling like I can't trust you. I don't know what to say. I'm really happy that I did that, and now it's just in her hands, like, where we go from here, and yeah, it's in my hands too, you know, and I'm doing the best that I can to create the most transmutational, highlight, high vibe experience out of this fucking shitty experience, you know? It's like, I always see like this big pile of shit, right? And flowers growing out of it. Like, there's always flowers growing out of piles of shit. Like, and so right now, I'm like, okay, what do I need to feed this pile of shit so it can grow the most beautiful pile of flowers? And I want her stuff out of this place, and now, and I can't make that happen. Like, I could put it in storage, you know, but then I would have to pay for that. And so I'm going to do some really deep ritual work and meditation and healing work around cutting the cord, letting go of Belinda as my mother, letting go and really leaning into my Earth Mother, to Mother Earth, to that ever-present loving grace that's abundant and trustworthy, and all the other people in my life. Remember that I'm surrounded and I'm choosing the path of higher light, and in that I experience so much pain because I want my mom here with me. I wish she could. I want her to have this life, and but she's making different choices for herself, and there's nothing I could do about that except make better choices for me. So I don't know what else to say. I know that I just needed to get on and be seen because I've been deep in hiding and deep in gestation and deep in feeling, and like I didn't want to say anything yesterday because I really wanted to honor what was going on in the world and the silence that was taking place. And also for me, this is really healing. Like today, I'm falling out and uprise with my partner, and when we were in our coming back together and throughout the whole experience, I couldn't, like, my head was like this, like down, and when I looked up and sat up, I just wanted my eyes closed. I didn't want to be seen, and I just wanted to sit in a room with the door shut, and so for me, letting myself be seen and not hide this anymore, like, because the reality is I have protected my mom and lied and hidden for my mom and forfeited what I need in my safety my entire life for this woman. I can't do it anymore. And so making this video right now is extremely healing for me. It's like letting myself speak out and not hide anymore and protect her and worry about what other people think of her. And, you know, as you could probably hear, it's very hard for me. I want nothing but the best for her, as mad as I am, as hurt as I am. Like, fuck, man. Nobody deserves to feel the way that I imagine she feels. Nobody. I wish she didn't have this experience, and damn it, somebody's calling me. I don't know how to stop it.